The Boscoscuro bikes have been closely matched all the way through this season so far, and with just 15 thousandths of a second separating a loop. It's changed this year. It seems very different to what we've had in the past few years.
So both races go down to the final corner, to the final run to the line. You know, it was the pace over the rest of the field. But will they
this season? We're getting ready for 19 laps of action here at the Ricardo Tormo circuit for Alonso Lopez on pole position, and he makes a decent start. But Fermin Aldeguer with a very good start. Looks like he's going to be able to take the whole shot. You can see the number 3 of Lucas Tulovic trying to make sure he's able to get down the inside as well. Alonso Lopez with a bad start as they shift through the gears down in towards turn 1. Tulovic able to take that second position.
Steve, that's a great start from Aldeguer though, from the middle of the front row. He got that thing rolling, coming through. It's Tiger harder. The number 23 pushes back Tulovic one place and through on the inside. Yes, through goes Lopez. So Lopez on, but Alex Toledo is up in about 7th place. There he is, just behind Dimas Ekky, Pertama. Everyone through the final corner. We've got a race on our hands here. Can Lopez? Time Lopez was chasing.
Very different race here in the Moto2 class compared to what we've seen so far today in the Moto3 in Europe. He wants to make sure he asserts himself over his teammate. For Aldeguer on the 54, he's now been able just to open up a little bit of breathing room between himself and Taiga Hada, but it is a case of he needs to be mistake free, Kiko. He's round wide.
And I think it is Kubo. Didn't quite get him that time, but don't know if Tulovic has got a problem. Well, he has got a problem. He's going backwards.
More Taiga Hada there in the 23, under attack now from Adam Norridin. You mentioned Norridin in the build-up, Kiko. It looks like he's been able to build on that confidence of his first podium finish last time out in Estoril to give himself very easy to push the front a little bit too much in the early laps of Moto2 action here in Valencia.
It really is, and he's got to be very, very careful. Is Norridin going to have a look on Tiger Harder? No, Harder on the brakes is very, very good. I must admit, it's one of his key characteristics. He's just about got a second. It's 0.9 at the moment between him. He puts that Moto2 back right where Tiger Harder didn't want to see it, and up into 3rd place, Steve.
Yeah, good move by Adam Norridin to get down the inside there through the second gear, right aggressive on the earlier laps. Now he's the man under attack as well. Kem Kubo able to make some progress. Looks like there's a few spots there as well. Maybe that's causing a little bit of an issue for some of them. Haven't really seen too many for us in our commentary box position, but very easy because he's fallen all the way down. You can see the number 3 at the top of the screen trying to attack on Alex Toledo. He's 3rd position into turn 1. Lost a lot of positions in the opening 3 laps of the race. He's down in about 8th, and it closed down the Boscoscuro bikes. Didn't really expect to see this, Kiko, on the basis of what we saw in the pre-practice sessions and qualifying. But right now for Norridin, he's got his bike working quite well. It's a long race here for the Moto2 bikes, though.
He's got more experience in Moto3 Grand Prix than the 2 guys ahead of him. Obviously, Aldeguer's not there yet, but especially over Alonso Lopez. So Valencia is a track where you do see differences enhanced a bit between different manufacturers, between the Calyx and...
With Lopez still continuing to lead. His pace is very much the same pace as Adam Norridin. Norridin with the fastest lap last time around.
Norridin a 36.9.3 and a 36.9.8 for Aldeguer. It was only a 37.2 for race leader Alonso Lopez. So just quite as simply as he made it look earlier on. This is the battle between Tulovic and Lopez. Lopez looks like he's riding that bike. He almost looks like he's overriding. He's really pushed. All you're going to do is you're going to wear your tyres down, and you don't want to do that round here.
Yeah, well, you can see there they just settle down, have a mistake-free race, and see what happens. Fermin Aldeguer just with a quick look over his shoulder.
He made last time out. I don't know what's exactly happened there. That's hopefully. Oh dear, we've got a rider down. That's one of the stock 600 runners. For the riders around. So the rider now who's fallen.
You got to make sure you're aggressive all the way through. You don't have to think in terms of your tyre life. And we've seen the 54. There's a lot of pressure on him now as well, Kiko. Double winner last time out. Didn't quite have the pace in the initial start. 9 laps of action now in this restarted Moto2 race. Alonso Lopez on pole position from Fermin Aldeguer. We wait for the 9 laps to start. And Lopez from the pole has made a decent start. Norridin with a good start. Taiga Hada once again on the 23 with a very good start. Hada trying to just weave his way down the inside in towards turn 1. Is he going to be brave to try and take that race lead? He's not quite able to do that. Slots into 2nd place behind Alonso Lopez. Fermin 2. He doesn't want to let his teammate Alonso Lopez get out of sight. He's going to make sure that he's up into that 2nd position.
Yeah, good start from Taiga Hada. We said this would favour him, and it does. Will Aldeguer go for the lead? No, because he's about to be shuffled back. Through comes Taiga Hada, the 23 there. and so did Norridin. The number 7 of Adam Norridin got ahead of Pertama, I think. So the Southeast Asians are absolutely having a field day at the front here. But out front, Alonso Lopez
in a position to keep Alonso Lopez very honest in the early stage of this race. Ken Kubo made a good to do that, but in this early stage of the race, Alonso Lopez doing exactly what he has to do. That's Taiga Hada in third spot. Adam Norridin, podium man in Estoril, going to try and attack to take third position here from Taiga Hada. Not quite able to do that. Action-packed opening lap, Kiko.
Yeah, very good opening lap. Taiga Hada sixth.
Down at turn 8 there for Orgis, and it's still Alonso Lopez leading the way from Fermin Aldeguer. Adam Norridin has managed to get his way up into third spot. Taiga Hada now under pressure from Ken Kubo. Kubo there on the numerative, and then Lukas Tulovic, he's moved up into the top 6 on that number. Off those riders in front of him and come away with decent points paying positions, because once again
it's only for 4th. Out front though, Aldeguer is still ahead, but he's not really put too much time in just yet. We've still got a long
pushing hard to try and open that gap.
Aldeguer's got the hammer down, Steve. 36.5 last time around. That's the fastest lap of the race. 37.2. He doesn't know, he shouldn't. We've never seen
take that next step. This is Lukas Tulovic, and he's been able to just break away a little bit from Ekky Dimas Pertama. But at this point in the race, Tulovic 13th, he's been able to walk away from the rest of the field. Alonso Lopez takes 20 points in second position, a third consecutive 1-2 for the Boscoscuro team, and a second podium in the season for Adam Norridin. And in the Moto2 class, we've been able to see these riders immediately separate themselves in the early rounds.